Cowboy Nation, this is Cowboy Legends for Life coming back at you again with another video. And this video is basically about an update about some players and issues and stuff like that. And I want to shortly talk about David Irving. David Irving, of course, has been activated. He's on the roster to practice with the team and all of that. But he hasn't been practicing in a few days for some reason. And that reason, of course, is off the field issues again. And we don't know exactly what that is at this point. So I'm hoping does not translate to him being a fucking idiot again. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm pretty confident, as Stephen Jones has put it out, that David Irving will be playing this Sunday. So he'll be Sunday night. He'll be okay. And along with that, I want to also mention about Travis Frederick. It seems that he had a bit of a report says he had a bit of a setback in terms of his plateauing in terms of his treatment and his response to the treatment. And so, you know, you never know. You know, it's all up to God how she's going to help him here at this time. You know what I mean? How she's going to help him progress. So hopefully that he can get some clear answers, and maybe he can. With that, he can also get a better understanding what his body's going through. And until then, I don't think it's even nowhere near a good idea putting that man on the field for any practice or anything. You know, we may as a fan base have to accept the fact that Travis Frederick may not ever play again. We just wish him well, and hope that for the best for him for the rest of his life. You know, so we have to move on from there. We have to prepare for that. You know, and move on from there. And good luck to him. And another thing also about my last report, basically, is about Williams. All right, Terrence Williams. And Terrence Williams has been, he will not play Sunday due to some foot injury again. Foot injury. Okay, and so I'm not gonna just lambast the man, because everybody's been doing that since the time this idiot was caught drinking and crashed his own car and stuff, and tried to blame somebody else. So we'll just leave it at that. And so he's not going to play. He's not going to play. He hasn't been a factor anyway. In fact, he was less of a factor last season. You know, he caused a lot of problems. Actually caused a lot of problems last season. So with that, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much of an update right now. I think the Cowboys, I would like to say, is that the Cowboys are preparing for Sunday night against the Texans in Houston, and I think that it's going to be, like I said, a good battle. My vision about this game, in terms of the offensive battle, will be the Cowboys playing a basic run game. Man, just establish that run game early. You know that the front seven of the Houston Texans are going to be gearing up for that. They're going to try to leave it in Dak's hands, and I think that that's going to be the key, because I think that Dak is becoming more familiar. You see it in his rhythm. In the last game, you see it in his accuracy, and I think that it's going to tell of the tape. Also, you think also that you see how well, and actually, you want to think about it, see how well in the last few games, you think about it, how well the offensive line has been gelling together. They've been playing a little bit better. You know, and you think about those last two games, even though we lost the previous game against Seattle, you know, because you think about how they played, well they played against New York in their front seven, and that they didn't sack Dak once, I don't think, no. And, of course, Dak got sacked with the Seattle Seahawks, but the game plan was changed, believe it or not. So I think that Dak was, in fact, holding on to the ball too long anyway. And so, well, because of that game plan of Linehan, but I think they upgraded it within the Detroit game, and because you saw the result of that. So, but I think also I really believe that offensive line is now starting to really formulate its position. And I think they're going to start pushing back on all front lines and stuff like that. And I think you see the result of that, because Zeke got 127 yards against Seattle, even though he had a very, in essence, overall bad game because of the miscues, his mental mistakes he was making. And then you see the following Detroit game, he had an absolute magnificent game. So, and they, he started to establish himself. That's like almost 300 yards in those two games. If you think about it. So, so that front line is really establishing itself. You see Looney, man. Everybody talked about it already, but I wanted to just mention it again. How he was just pulling like a pulling guard for the run game, and he was just out front. He looked like he was outrunning Zeke. They had a damn caravan going to the end zone, man. That's how I want to see it, bro. That's how I want to see that. If they could do that every other chance, every other time, I would love to see something like that again. I know a lot of Collins did that pretty well a couple of years ago, until his injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully that he could still start doing that again, So I think this team, this offensive line is very, very important that they really establish themselves as a unit, as a real unit. So, and with that, I have no worries about my quarterback, my running back. I have no worries about my receivers. I see. As long as Beasley knows how to get open, and he knows the spots. I think the other receivers, it would help open up that field a little bit more. I know that we're still trying to establish a wide receiving core, and I see a little bit of Gallup starting to get his footing. And he's losing a little fear because I'm telling you, he was afraid. I don't care what anybody said. Gallup was scared to get hit. And so we also see the tight end starting to emerge. That's Swain. Swain's starting to look a little better. Hopefully, if they give Rico Gathers a damn chance, to get in the game, and we're gonna see what he can do. And I think he's ready, because if you look at Rico Gathers, he has no fear in him whatsoever, none. So. And the rest of them, I just hope for the best, So, it's very rare that I'm wrong. And let's be honest with that, let's be honest about it, It's very rare. It's very rare that I'm wrong, all right? Maybe I still might be right. But my pick, Blake Jarwin, has not shown any good promise. And I think Schultz is going to end up in the practice squad. So, but Blake Jarwin's been a bit of a disappointment. So I hope maybe he could turn it around, all right? So anyway, with that, just wanted to put that out there, and that hopefully that somebody just gets some solidification on the tight end situation. That's very important, man. We are far, far from removed from an old, slow Jason Witten. Far from that, who just didn't want to play anymore. And we still got 4 tight ends have not done anything close to what this man has done. Nothing close. So, when you think about man with a lifetime 71-point catch rate, 71% catch rate, do you understand what that means? No one else in the NFL has that. No one. So, you see how important that position is and why Dak was very successful throwing the ball to Jason Witten. So, because put it this way, because if he touched it, he caught it. Hopefully that some of these receivers and these tight ends can get that same philosophy. With that, see you Sunday. Maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I'll make another video if there's another report. Also, I'm going to try to do some sort of data for you for tomorrow. You know me, so I love to research about my Cowboys. And so I want to get that out there and see what I can come up with. All right, till then, go Cowboys.